waiting for some new herds and shepherds who would stay here in their small houses. During the time, this glamorous beauty attracted mighty lords too. Monastery Đurđevi Stupovi is the most persuasive testifier of glory and power of dynasty Nemanjić Regency. This endowment of country ruler Stefan Prvoslav, Nemanja's nephew, was burning down for 5 times during the centuries. For 5 times this monastery mater, as it is called by people, was rising as a phoenix from the ashes. It saved land remains of its patron, and torch on the sarcophagus, and also the hand of unknown woman saint, stretched out to bless whoever defers to sacred things in this holy house. Monumental beauty. Looking from Bijelo Polje to Bjelasica, you can see ghosts of petrified heads in gulches that pasturage the conifers as shepherd his herd. The plateaus are wandering alone under the blueness, and the blades of grass are squeezing in the silence. It isn't like that. On this side of Bjelasica, in the wooden houses, a mighty wizard Svegora stored secrets of mountain life in emerald drawers as in treasure box. Long is a summer day, too long, and when the heat puts Svegora asleep, spelled padlocks knuckle down and life boils from drawers. Then sheep appear and knights of Nebojša, white and wild horses ride along the greenies. Some fairy tales are written, and for the others, it is not meant to be talked about. What is Miroslav Gospels, the old Serbian Cyrillic manuscript made by the hand on sinful student Grigorije? What else than the most convincing fairy tale on the conquest of terrestrial and celestial secrets through the literacy, science, knowledge? In the Church of Apostle Peter in Bijelo Polje, where this work is made, the copy of the Gospel is kept and original is in Belgrade. Past, present and future, they are intervening in this town very convincingly and cheerful. They are meeting, overtaking and revolving as springs in the fountain. Numerous are the mosques in Bijelo Polje. Many minarets are in villages and settlements around it. Their slender bodies are not telling much about the presence of Ottoman Empire in these regions, as much as about religion tolerance proverbially established in this area. Mighty is the fountain in Lješnica, not so big, but clear and powerful. It is a metaphor of this town rather than the natural phenomenon. If there is a court of the gate of heaven on the earth, it is the monastery Podvrh. It is built on the hill in front of Đalović Gulch, before the abysm, which mouth leads to dark worlds of Hades or the Eden light, as deserved. To this construction and to the small church of St. Nicholas, their light, the eye to mortal, could not be accustomed. Just to observe the roofs that are not building anymore, the round of saint turns around the head. The saints start dancing before the iconostasis of unknown beauty. And Murmur Bistrica cascades about secrets of Jalović Gulch, or yet from the stone to stone are jumping, enjoying his spirituous whisper of the summer. They know. In Mojkovac, life murmurs silently like a small fountain in the city square. Wavers the summer in the air as a medallion on young girl's breast, and those who comes here for the first time could hardly imagine what beauties wait to be found and known. Zabojsko is not just a lake. This is a story of love. Pine faces once peered into the blue. In the face of clouds were sworn, in the face of coastal grass. Stayed exalted and calm to listen to small tap singing about fidelity, beauty, forever. In St. George's Monastery in Dobrilovina, Archimandrit Mihailo Dožić opened the first school in the valley of Tara River. That's how this holy place, also called the Small Morača, was a source both of faith and literacy. For a long time, pupils' voices have not shined up faces of the saints. On frescoes of the cupola, the country dance sprawls. That is why it makes the soul wide and free in heart. And below the monastery, some raftmen pass through the Tara Canyon, slide down its streams and chains of whirlpools. Later, they will take their oars, dark green waves store in the pupils, clear the drops from the clothes as pearls of dream, and understand that something eternally clean and graceful has left behind them to live their lives and welcome new, dear guests. A road curved out from Sinjavina's foot. It shook down severe stone from the face, and grasshoppers and birds and the grass, but not the Highlanders. They are carrying their moments along the road proudly and strongly as probably they care their life. Infinite is Sinjavina. Pasture relays a pasture here like waves in the ocean. Rare cottages are just memories to stockmen who forgot this mountain long ago. Waste day is passing through the waste grass. The wind is swaying blades burned by the summer. There is no one in such beauty, no one and nothing. That's why the small herd looks like straight. On the plateau of Sinjajevina, Church Ružica rests, like on the stretch day, for climbers to drop in and shepherd, child, old man and the bride, to pray to the God, life, gift of the Lord to celebrate, as it's opposed to those created after God. Just a beam of the sun before the night will, with silky veil of darkness, embrace Sinjajevina and herd of horses gathered in its foot. And Tara, the beauty, will bravely murmur its bright secrets in the dark. Morning on Mučnica, the highest peak of Bjelasica looking from Ojkovac. At the same foot there are herd and 2 young shepherds, bowed heads of shy or just listen to mountain slopes. Below there are mountain azures, far away and almost unreal, just as they will soon melt down from the sun. That makes the unreal image of cottages floating in the sea. The summer slowly passes away, leaks as the sand in hourglass. The waters of Jezerštica, tributary of Beogradsko lake, from which we expected much because there are no prettier armlets in Montenegro, have almost dried. And the lake, the most beautiful from all, became dark of autumn sadness, as though it expects the winter, in which it will, in a new way, glance with its famous and hardly attainable beauty. Kolašin slowly gains the face, such of little towns in Austrian or Swiss mountains, as though it became tranquil in the Indian summer and expected warm winter days. Murmuring the fountain, and if there wasn't a cackling of pigeons below the windows, it could seem that it has stretched in such Mediterranean way and sleeps. On the rapids of Svetigora in 1252, by the providence of patron, grandson of Nemanja, Vukan's son, a monastery Morača is built nurturing the church of Uspenje Bogorodice. The raven is our bird. It is our shadow, destiny, and best historiographer. So it is not odd that fresco "The Raven Feeds the Prophet Ilya" is painted and kept in the monastery Morača and received a second reward on the World Exhibition. With the paintings in 16th century, renewed by the hand of Grigorije Mitrofanović from Highlander, the monastery Morača represents the world for itself, but also the group of heavenly serenities. So it's not possible to contemplate a lot under the holy round. The man is supposed to bound, pray, and be silent.